Ooh, my bad. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It shows Naughty from Naughty Love Movement, and we back with some more updates because Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out is desperate, and she sees her tickets are not selling. She came for Shyneka again. Shyneka responded, and I wanted to go ahead and get this live out the way because Naughty Crew, y'all know I've been having all sorts of technical issues all day, and my morning routine is changing. I have to go into the office because I have to wait for the people from my job, the tech people, to come out and assess the situation. So it may be a little changes in when I go live. I'll try to go live like on my way to work, driving to work a little bit so that we can discuss a little bit of the trending topics. But I may have to move my time to the evenings, like about like 8 o'clock ish, to do our main lives and things like that. But you know, we got to do what we have to do. We have to pivot and move or whatever. And trust me, it's killing me to have to go in the office. I do not want to go in the office, but I have no choice. All right, I have to let my company do what they do. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody doing? Sorry, my eyes are a little blurry because I'm tired. Shout out to everybody joining, okay? So, Clarissa decides to go live and clap back at Shyneka. We went over this earlier, and Shyneka did nothing wrong to me in the first place. Clarissa made this situation bad, and I think she's realizing how much influence Shyneka has in Atlanta, and her tickets are already not selling, right? She's desperate at this point. So y'all get in here, like the video. Shout out to the replay game. Y'all hear my voice. I'm hoarse and everything. And we got some other updates because the woman that was claiming that Pap impregnated her, she is speaking out as well. So I want to get all of this out of the way now. So in the morning, because I really want to get into the Rock Tart, she's out here admitting that she cannot travel because she's under investigation. So we'll save that for the morning. I had to break it up. Hey everybody, hey to everybody joining. I gotta grab my glasses, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. Y'all like the video, y'all subscribe. Shout out to my peeps on Instagram and Facebook. Appreciate you all joining. Okay, so after Shyneka was live on the radio today, Clarissa decides to clap back because we all know she cannot shut her mouth ever. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna react. Everything we discuss here falls under fair use commentary. This first article is coming from New York Online. Okay, let's get into Clarissa first, and then we'll get into Shyneka last. All right, child. And then the other thing is, I'm waiting for Mint Bleak and Remy Ma interview to come out so that we could review that together because she said some things in that interview. I heard little snippets of it, and I just want to wait for the full interview to come back so that we can all react together. Okay? So let's get into Rest of Coleslaw Crash Out. Responding to Shyneka and what she said earlier. And to me, like, it's just like, shut up already. But I think with the ticket sales, she's starting to realize how much influence Shyneka has. Now, mind you, Clarissa has threatened this woman. She has body shamed this woman. She has attacked her looks and everything else. And we all know she does not like to take accountability. So she trying to windmill herself out of the situation. So let's get into it.
True. That's not our relationship. Pap is mine. Shit don't mean that it's true. That's not our relationship. So by calling you fat, Well, shit. Well, fuck my feelings. You just get to lie on me and my man. You get to just lie on us. You get to just lie. But then people want to get mad when you get to calling your lawyers and send their motherfucking ass cease and desist, when it's like, bro, just stop running around lying on people, bro. Stop. You don't know me. You don't know Pap. You don't know my relationship. So just stop. Just stop. And the reason I'm even addressing this again is because now you on here talking about I was just trying to, I only asked one question. Girl, nobody gives a damn about that question. Great question. Great. And I gave you a great answer. But now,
and as you can see, per usual, she's trying to justify her bad behavior, right? And it's always the same go-to. Y'all lying on me and my man. You don't know me and my man in our relationship. What Clarissa needs to understand, Shyneka is older than her. She has experience over her. But that's always her scapegoat. And I really feel like her growing up, especially with her siblings, that was her go-to as well. Y'all lying on me. Y'all lying, because she always sound like a little kid when she says that. All to avoid accountability for her bad behavior. Look, Shyneka was asked a question in the Nyla Says and Dennis Byron interview, and they asked her perspective from her experience. She was not lying on Clarissa, just like the rest of us is not lying on Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out.
But Pap is mine. She don't mean that it's true. That's not our relationship. So, what did you do after that, though? Be honest. Be honest. You went on these other platforms and talked crazy about me.
And I'm sorry. Shyneka did the interview with Nyla Says and Dennis Byron after Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out threatened her. Let me see. I'll pull it up. Let me recap for you guys. I'm just so tired of this dirty bottom foot. She's the biggest liar. Let me see if I can get it up real quick. Let me tell y'all what she's talking about. So this is what she's talking about. Let me find the clip. Because Byron asked her a question about Pap. And we all know how she gets besides herself when it comes to Pap. But it's always you coming to the forefront defending yourself, and it's never your man. It's never your man coming to your honor, ever, in the moment. He always leaves you hanging every single time. Let me just see something real quick. Let me let this play while y'all.
That's crazy. You went on there and talk crazy about me and just straight up just lie.
I want to be able to absorb.
Nah, bro. Like, stop putting that up on his name and stop putting that on me. I ain't no dumbass bitch. I don't know who got ran game on before, or whatever the case may be. But I don't do that. I ain't never played on my money.
Are you going
to be talking about somebody get a piece of my stuff, and somebody get a piece of my boxing check, and somebody with me for money? Why can't you just? This man filed for divorce.
In my mind is Janet Jackson,
and he loved me now. What the fuck? Are you mad at me? Why does it happen? Why can't it be he filed for divorce? What did you do after that, though? Be honest.
So she's mad about this right here. I'll show you. I'll tell you what she's really mad about is the fact that she's lost control of the narrative. But this is what she's really, really mad about.
What role does Papoose play in this whole dynamic? And if you had to talk to him as the next guest on your show, what would be the first in the first 30 seconds? What would be your question to him?
Okay, which one do you want me to answer first? What part does he play?
What part does he play?
He's the puppet master.
Okay.
That's number one. Number two, I will ask him, how much does he really care about this girl and her career? And does he feel like him still being married is holding her career back?
What role does Papoose play in this whole dynamic? And
so there you go. This is what she really, really, really mad about. And she really feels like Nyla is her op. Nyla understands her psychology, you know. But at the end of the day, we don't condone the bad behavior. And this is why she's mad, because she can't just come out here and tell us anything. You know what I'm saying? Once again, Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out is putting her foot in her mouth. So I want y'all to listen again. And her favorite go-to lines are, y'all lying on me, false narrative, paid content creator haters. Okay, then she resorts to her accolades. Then she goes to her body, and it's natural, and her coochie is good, and things like that. And guess what? Quite frankly, I'm getting tired of it. Like, because at the end of the day, if you was so good, you wouldn't have to be doing all of this. Those tickets would just be selling, right?
Be honest. You went on these other platforms and talked crazy about me. That's crazy. You went on there and talked crazy about me and just straight up just lied. Oh, nah, bro. Like, stop putting that up on his name and stop putting that on me. I ain't no dumbass bitch. I don't know who got.
You are absolutely a dumbass bitch. You are. Because you threw away your whole career for some so-so dick, okay?
I ran game on before. Or whatever the case may be, but I don't do that. I ain't never played about my money. So be talking about somebody get a piece of my stuff, and somebody get a piece of my boxing check, and somebody with me for money. Why can't you just? This man filed for divorce, and he loved me now. Why the fuck are you mad at me?
Nobody mad. We just know he lying to you. He filed for a divorce to combat his wife. But he really don't want the divorce because he's doing any and everything to deflect and distract from actually having to go through the divorce. That's where you a dumbass, bozo.
Why does it happen? Why can't it be he filed for divorce? What did you do?
Because until the divorce is final, he is married. Numbnuts. Why can't you just get it? Why can't you just get that you're a side chick? You're a proud side chick running around with Remy Ma's husband. Girl, bye.
Because he loves somebody else. Why do we gotta be this? Oh, he's only trying to be with you for this. He's only with you for that. As if I'm not somebody who's important, beautiful, successful, young. Why you got
you were not important or relevant until Remy Ma exposed you, his wife. Let's be clear. A lot of people didn't know who you were. And if you were so important to him, he wouldn't be asking for half his wife's money. He'll be going for your money.
Be all this other stuff except for the stuff for what it really is. And then when I tell you what it really is, you get mad at me. Like, come on now, like, Mz.Shyneka, baby girl, I don't
What did you say what it really was? Ultimately, what you responded is that he was still a married man.
I think I saw one of your friends try to say something to me about calling you big or whatever. Listen, to be honest with you, I don't give a fuck what size you are. Skinny, big, pretty, or ugly. It don't even concern me. But don't think you're going to say mean stuff about me. And then when I say something mean about you, now it's an issue. No, no. Just let me be. Just let me be. I'm 10 days out from my fight. I'm training. I'm because he loves somebody else. Why do we gotta be this? Oh, he working out, and then here you are again. But the thing is, you need to just go ahead and just forget the question from the radio show because that's not the issue here. The issue is what you did after, and that's what you're hiding. That's what you're hiding. And I refuse to give a YouTube channel any light about what you said on.
She hates Nyla because Shalita be up there. So she thinks Nyla is the ops. At the end of the day, Shyneka's not hiding that. That is a public interview. She's not hiding. Nor is she wavering. She's not scared of you. A lot of us are not scared of you. Girl, bye.
YouTube channel doing an interview because it's a Christian hate YouTube channel. I'm not gonna get a YouTube channel like, but you really set up on here and just tried to dog me. And now that I said something to you, now you mad. Girl, bye.
Girl, the problem is that you threatened her. Like you threatened everybody else. That's not cool. And I think I heard Anonymous T say she got a sponsor finally. Like, girl, bye.
Working out. And then here you, Shyneka, your big fat ass, sat up there and talk that shit to me. And then when I checked you, respectfully, I checked you respectfully in your face. In your face. You shut all that disrespectful shit up. Now, after the fact, you got all this lip and talking all this shit because you never got this much attention before in your life. Being a radio host, I didn't even know who you was.
This the only hood booger dirty bottom foot 304 that I know that gotta put everybody down to lift herself up. I be so tired of her.
Can I ask you a real question? Because I didn't been here before. How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband? Because at the end of the day, that's what people are looking at.
Well, pause.
Okay.
Pause, because that's not somebody's husband.
Okay.
Papoose filed for divorce. Y'all hate to say that word, but it's the word that's out there. He filed for divorce because he's serious about me. So I'm not with somebody's husband.
Okay.
And if you're going to call him her husband, make sure you call her his wife. And also hold her accountable for what she's doing in her life.
She's so bothered, Naughty Crew. She don't even know what she's saying. She didn't even realize that she said that Papoose was still married to his wife. Ciao. And the reason why Shyneka, hold on, let me pull it up, said all bets are off is because you took to Twitter on some bull swinky. Being an internet wankster like the punk ass that you are. And not everybody gonna go for that. Did she take it down? She deleted it. Punk ass bitch. Oh, here we go. Here's one of them. Is that it? No. She really threatened her. And I know she took it down. Because she had retweeted the whole interview. You're a punk ass bitch. Goofiest woman of all time. And if you were so unfazed, why are you responding? Like, this girl is nutty. I keep telling y'all she nutty and she desperate and she think we don't see. We looked up them ticket sales earlier. Them tickets are not moving. They are not moving. And you messed up. So let's get into Shyneka's response, okay? We ain't gonna be up here real late. All right. Look, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I could go live in the morning, I will. But with me having to go into the office, it's a lot. Like I gotta go in the office, hook up my equipment. It's a lot. It's a lot in the morning. I'm gonna do my best. Okay, that's all I can say. Let's get into Shyneka.
Hello. Okay, so what up? I guess you have to wait for the people to get on. What up? Thank you. What up, Rico? Shino. What up, Devlon? Okay. Hey. Not you almost fell asleep watching for me. That's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing started. So yes, I did make a statement on the radio this morning, Young Jock in the Streets Morning Takeover. And I was asked about the rant against me. And I gave a really cute answer. I did. I kept it cute. And I mean, that's what it was, because I wanted to have some level of professionalism, even though I was called so many things. Miss Piggy, big fat ass. I mean, just a whole lot of slanderous things. Okay. So, and to insult my character, girl, I don't know you at all. What up, Lucky Luck? What up, Dree Taylor? I know a lot of people been waiting. So I'm trying to wait. Girl, no, I did not. Thank you. It's the Flint water. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm not get sidetracked because I got a little ADHD. Okay. So I did address it on the radio. I kept it cute because I'm a professional. I've been doing radio for over 20 years. For those that didn't know, clearly she did not. She was there, as she said, for Jock and Shouty. Okay, cool. I thought it was a great interview. Cool interaction. I asked something that I wanted to know. I didn't write it down. But honestly, I didn't know that anyone hadn't asked the question like that, because I mean, honestly, I've heard of her. I've seen her box before, but it's something that I wanted to know. Honestly, I've never heard of her before until it came out that her and Papoose were messing around with one another. And then I started connecting the dots. I was like, yo, that's the young lady who, you know, so I just asked her something. And from per her last live, the question was cool. It was cool. It took her back a little bit, but it was something. I came from a olive branch standpoint. Like, girl, we did some, you know, we didn't been in some situation with these men before. And here's, you know, what it is. I was not interviewing Remy, so I would just please like for people to stop saying, well, Remy did this. Stop bringing that lady's name up. I was interviewing Clarissa Shields. If I was interviewing Remy, then me and Remy would have a conversation, because I want to know the backstory of this relationship that we felt was a beautiful Black love story, right? And so people had heard rumblings of them not being, maybe they were together, maybe they weren't together, or what have you. And then boom, we heard Clarissa Shields. So boom, there she is. So that was my immediate, I guess, way of knowing who she was. With that being said, I feel like I'm trying to be still careful with my words. I felt like the interview went well. I felt like we even had a little banter. She like, oh, I want to arm wrestle you. We took pictures. It was over for me. What had happened was when it hit the internet, it was a different story for her. Because upon leaving, they reached out to the producers of the show and wanted pictures so they could promote the interview, right? All of that is still cool. So because of the comments or like, oh, she felt like I tried her because of what people were saying in the comments. And so she started making comments about me, basically saying, yeah, anybody else, the next person that asks me something like that, I'm not going to be so nice. God is really working on me. And all this is after the interview. People that we just interviewed, going up for her, basically saying, oh, you know, it was an inappropriate question. And the reason that matters, and me saying, wait, hold on, dude, like what type of time are we on right now? So it started changing on me. So we went from a professional interview to what it is. The only reason that I feel like I needed to go up is because she's trying to act like she didn't threaten me. She sent threats after.
Period. And that's it. And once again, she's coming live, not taking accountability. You can't just go around actively threaten people because the narrative is not going your way. Because the facts are, you are still hunching on a married man, okay, allegedly. At the end of the day, I don't even believe that Pap really as into her as she is into him. Pap is still trying to unravel and unpack what is going on with his wife at the end of the day. And just because somebody somebody ask a question you don't like, or somebody has a comment on your public situation, you cannot go around threatening people or putting hands on people. Period. And it's consequences. And you lucky you got this beautiful queen that knows how to carry herself, who is a professional. She is still showing you grace. Because anybody else would have dragged your dirty foot ass. And you just mad because Nyla was on a platform and she been revealing a lot of facts about your situation. And we all know the fact is, Pompuse is there for a check, not for you. Because why he don't be windmilling for you? Oh, okay. He may make a post, but he don't be out here out loud the way he was arguing with Remy. And that's why you mad, because you not getting the same situation that you was idolizing through the TV. Because you fell in love with the fairy tale, the possibility, and not the reality.
The interview towards me. So if you're trying to figure out why on an interview I said, well, this is why I asked her that question, because it's something that we were thinking. Okay, he may not be your manager, but what does he do for a living? Because little ma'am, don't play with me. Let's not do that. I kept it cool, professional, or whatever. And people are trying to like, well, you did an interview and you spoke on Pat. I understand you're trying to defend your love and your honor for your man. Congratulations. Okay. I feel like I don't want to keep talking about this. It is over for me. We do 2 to 3 interviews a week. It's my job to do that. It just changed. So why people are like, well, how come she ain't say it then? Because it was cool. And it wasn't anything else to say. I let her give her what her response was. I didn't challenge it because your answer is your answer. All right. So anyway, other than that, she sent threats. People from my team that I work with, we're like, oh, you better be careful, in the comments because they're watching and she's with this person and that person. like I'm supposed to be scared. Girl, all I did was an interview. Now you want to fight me about an interview? That is absolutely wild. That's what I didn't say on the radio this morning. So, please go see this lady fight. She fighting August 15th. She ain't buy no advertisement for the radio station. Girl, we're not talking about it no more. I'm going to shut it all the way down. We're not talking about this Clarissa Shields thing. I am over it. I am past it. Whatever her and this lady husband do, that is their business. Okay? I'm over it. She answered the question that I wanted to know, and I'm over it. Please go see her fight. Okay? You cannot use me for publicity, ma'am. You got to pay for advertisement next time. Let's see. Let me see. You banning me from coming to the State Farm Arena in my city is absolutely incredibly adventurous of you. So I'll just say,
I love how she said, like, she probably wasn't even planning on going to the fight. She thinks she's too. Clarissa's ego is overly inflated. She thinks she's this big celebrity in her head, and she really is not. The girl can still go to a regular Asian nail salon, and they don't know who she is. Most people don't know who she is. So she think she doing something by banning and blocking people. Girl, you still need to sell seats. You still need to sell a lot of seats in 10 days, child. Like, girl, bye.
This. The utter disrespect that that she gave me after threatening me, and all I did was said what I usually say, my thoughts about a situation. Yeah, I did see a young, vulnerable girl who is being led by an older man. I don't want to run her.
And let me tell you something. And if her day, because she looking for her father love that he never gave her. He was an absentee father. Okay, that's why she going after an older man. All right. Her father never was there to protect her. He was in and out of prison. There was substance abuse issues between the mother and the father. And the mama was a side chick. That's why she okay with settling with being a side chick. Remember when everything hit the fan with Maserati Bud and 50 Cent, and she got mad that Maserati Bud was living a poly lifestyle. What did she say? She said, I might as well be with Pap. He only got one wife. That line right there told you everything you needed to know. She is okay with being the side chick. She won't admit it out loud, but the text messages, Maserati Bud, you combine everything together, she's a slut. Just like her mama taught her to be. Said what I said.
Yeah. I love my hometown. Thank you for the people that, got my back or whatever. But the only reason that it turned into different energy was because this young lady started sending threats to me. And I got in defense mode. And then that's where I don't know how. I'm not Michelle Obama. I am not this cookie cutter. I'm myself at all times. On somebody else's platform. I wasn't going to get on the radio dragging and doing all of this, but I mean, it's kind of getting out of hand. And I did reach out to my lawyer because, number one, she did lie on me, but she keeps saying that I lied on her, which is absolutely bananas. But she threatened me. So the energy changed. And, ma'am, I am not scared of you. I just want to make that clear. You call me a pussy, which is crazy and very disrespectful. I never called you out of your name, not one time. But for you to disrespect me the way that you did, and we extended, because I mean, Jock and Shawty are a part of Bishop, but I'm a part of the show too. So you can't use the platform and then try to turn around and shit on me.
Period. And I'm glad I was over on Mr. Skinny earlier and he spoke with Shyneka. Rest of Coleslaw Crash Out. Hood Booger Chronicles. Her lawyer advised her that you're not even worth the money to spend to sue you. What does that tell you? You're not the celebrity that you think you are. The public is turned off by you. You nothing but a dirty bottom foot hood booger. And it's like Geisha said, we gonna pack your dirty bottom foot ass and send you back to Flint to that dirty ass water, cause that's where you belong.
It's what it is. Her fight, once again, is August the 15th. Please help her sell out this arena. But nobody in my family wanted me to say anything. My friends didn't want me to say anything. But if I have to stand alone, she can't keep disrespecting me. I'm not doing that with her at all. So I feel like I've covered all the bases. I'm over the question. I'm over her. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Go see her fight. And it's what it is. It's dead. It's dead to me. All right. Anything? What up, CC girl? Girl, I'm not salty. I promise you. Am not. I wouldn't go if you gave me a ticket. Yeah, she threatened. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she sent threats through people that I work with. Thank you, New York. But yeah, it's done for me. Thank y'all. I love y'all. ATL Beyond. Big shout out to our syndication markets. Definitely appreciate y'all. Riding. I did not want it to turn into this woman to woman. I just wanted to know, how long are you going to do what's going on? And this man at some point has to respect you enough to get you out of, this situation. It really, it didn't come from a place of being mean. It's something that we pretty much wanted to know. So, I honestly thought when I met her that she was a beautiful young girl. I don't think that she's an ugly girl. I am proud of what she's been able to accomplish in her career. And
Disclaimer, Naughty at the Naughty Love Movement, do not think this girl is beautiful. I think she's ugly inside and out. And if she didn't pack on a pound of makeup on her face, she wouldn't even look like nothing. I don't give a F about all of her accomplishments and her accolades, especially after the way she has been treating women on the internet, the way she's been disrespectful to people, the way she is ghetto and ratchet. I think she is ugly inside and out. Said what I said. That ain't no op shit. That's just my observation of this dirty hood booger bottom foot that has been polluting the internet with her toxic energy because she won't go heal her childhood traumas.
I've lived longer than her. And it's what it is. So, yeah, once again, last advertisement, August 15th, State Farm Arena. Please go see her fight. Okay? All right.
Mz.Shyneka, when I grow up, I'm going to be just like you, girl, because I wouldn't even say nothing about that fight. Don't nobody want to see that damn circus act. Nobody wants to see it. At the end of the day, I don't pay for things where I already know the outcome to. I don't know about you, Naughty Crew. I don't pay for things where I already know the outcome to. 9 times out of 10, she gonna win, right? But we praying for the upset. We praying that K. Scott will come out the ring and kangaroo bop that hoe outside of the ring. Her whole career is smoke and mirrors to me. And to be quite honest, after the Franchon Cruz fight, I feel like she's definitely beatable. I don't care what nobody say. I think she can get it. But she ain't nothing but a keyboard wankster. She always tough after the fact or when security is stepping in. She always tough. She a whole punk. Swear to God, you kick her in her kneecap, it's done. Let me see what y'all saying in these comments. Straight uppercut that. Right. Molly wop that hoe. Pat rather save hip hop. Right. Pat rather save hip hop than her career. You know she's an idiot. Bozo. Very sweet of her to promote the fight. Right. Real talk, what we now know, she was more of a blessing than anything by taking Pawn Shop Willie in after Remy finally forced his goofy, doped, off a Remy couch. Child, let's talk about it. We are not going. Child, even if I had a free ticket, I wouldn't go. Watch what Shyneka say at the end. Hold on. There's more? Hold on. Hold on.
Anything y'all want to ask me? I think it's my first or second live that I ever did. Layla Ali is very classy. What up, Angie? Call Angie for radio and marketing. She is one of the best. Well, I'm gonna say the best. Tori after that at Streets 94.5. Big Leo energy, but baby, you cannot threaten me, and I don't feel any kind of way. So, good night, y'all. My birthday party is Friday at Lotus Lounge. Big Leo, hey Tasha girl. AK, what up, Cherie P? What Tori say? Hey Ari. All right, y'all. What up, Paris? Have a good one. Yeah, no more. No, please, let's not entertain this no more. Thank you. Oh, but Remy is working on new music, and she's gonna come and see me in a couple of weeks. Okay. Right. All right. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Popped her. Popped her. Popped her. She big mad about that right there. She big mad about that right there. Hey, Naughty, just subscribing, sending love all the way from Cali. Hey! Yes, I'm going to stay on that dirty bottom foot hood booger neck. Popped her. Remy coming to see her in a couple of weeks. Ciao. Shout out to Shyneka for being a class act, okay? And being a bigger person, okay? And, she dragged Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out just now, grit style. Girls raised in the South, Southern Belle style. Bougetta. And shout out to her for landing the interview with Remy. I love that for her. I love that for her. Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out. Girl. They working on boycotting your fight. You still hunching on a married man who I don't think wants you. Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out.
What's going on? Girl, what's going on?
Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out. You need to learn to shut your married peen sucker flappers.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You absolutely play yourself every time you open your mouth. Every single time you open your mouth, you play yourself. I loved how she handled it too. When I grow up, I'm going to be just like her. I'm not there yet. Yeah, Coleslaw is definitely the side chick. She's the forever side chick. Hey, Devon. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I have a good time over there at Mrs. Kenny. He got mad because last week I got busy. You know, y'all know I be taking care of my mom, and it's like her doctor visits and stuff like that this time of the year. So I got to get all of that stuff together. Lorraine says when Evander Holyfield disrespects Leia Ali, her career was over. Around the world, when she disrespected Remy and her career was over in the black community, and she disrespected Jake Paul. It's done. Period. Mic drop. And every time she opened her mouth, she dig the hole deeper and deeper and deeper. I know Salida is like beside herself. Like they need to put a gag on it. I love it. I love it too because she's about to drop her album. So she has to, get the South. She got to get everybody. Remy going to be all over the place. And when that album drop, Naughty Crew, I'm going to get a copyright strike for Remy Ma. I'm going to just tell y'all right now. Thank you, D Nice. I appreciate you. Yeah, her lawyer saw the threats, but by the time she spend that money, rest of Cold Law crash out ain't worth it. She going broke, child. So she like by the time Alicia Bumgarner, Franchon Cruz, get done with her, she ain't gonna have no money, child. And Pompuse taking her last little dollars trying to flip it at the casino, child. The infamous. I've never seen him online making a complete fool out of himself to get someone to come to show he was affiliated with. That's the dope talk. Ooh, allegedly. Look, I said, like, I feel like there's some other things going on besides gambling addiction. Case got whole left side of her face was swollen after one of her fights. Wow. Okay, Pap has to take one for the Win Records team. He don't care if she ripping that ass out of her career. He's gone when the contract is fulfilled anyway. Right. He want his wife back. I don't care what nobody say. No lies told. But Remy is done. Like, can you really, women, can you really, if your man or your spouse ran around and did all this foolery, would you be able to go back to this? Like, I would never be able to trust you again. Keep playing Shyneka video, Nadi. Look at what she said at the end. Thank you so much, Black Woman, for putting me on. Y'all make sure y'all go over to Black Woman in the Building. She has a YouTube channel. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe. She has some great content over there. She got 11 titles from Goodwill. Ciao. Oh, it's vacant. Vacant belts. Straight uppercut that ass. I just operate in truth, Naughty Crew. You know what I'm saying? CS is mad. She got dragged for her response. No one cared she was dating Pap. Remy is glad. I'm happy they together. I'm happy Remy is got rid of her baggage and put out the trash. Like, y'all deserve each other. You and Poo say y'all deserve each other. Antagonizing Remy. She always antagonizing Remy. Then she get mad when Remy clap back. And you out here talking about Pat paying all your bills, girl. Pat trying to get 50% of his wife's net worth, child. Whole homosexual out here. We don't want her here in Inglewood, California either, child. Charlemagne in a wig. Oh my God. Hell, we all want to know. The perfect disrespect for K Scott to knock her out. It would be so dope. It would be so dope. How can she talk about looks when she's walking around looking like Apollo Creed in a wig? I say she Evander Holyfield offspring. Chill. Shyneka should sue. She did consult her lawyer, and her lawyer said it's not even worth it. I'm looking forward to Remy on her show. I'm looking forward to the interview with Mint Bleak. I'm trying to wait for the full interview to come out so we can all react together, Naughty Crew. That's why ATL going to show her how they ride for Shyneka. Right. I hope they do her like 50 Cent did Ja Rule, child. Buy up all the tickets and don't show up. Clarissa wasn't expecting this. She thought she was going to be able to bully Shyneka and keep coming to the internet popping without any consequences. ATL said, hold my beer. Absolutely. Look, Naughty Crew. At the end of the day, we're watching her downfall, and I'm loving every minute of it, because that's why you always have to remain humble, seriously, within success, because just as fast as it's given to you, it can be snatched away. It can be snatched away. And I always I always pray for that, especially when it comes to content creating. Like, God, don't never ever take me away from my morals and my true self and things like that, or whatever, so that I could continue to grow and make connections and stuff like that. I just always want to be myself, true to myself. Don't dish it if you can't take it. And we all know she can't take it. I saw it on S. Hutchinson, and I went in the description box. I did not see a link. I did not see a link. But the little bit she teased, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to this interview. Oh my God. Lorraine. Lorraine. She said Clarissa believes because she looks like Young Thug, she can run Atlanta. Girl, but like, she gotta get rid of that bully mentality. I can't find it. I'm gonna look for it, y'all. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for it tomorrow, and then we'll do an evening live to react to it. Let me see. Let me see. See, it say Remy Ma interview loading. Oh, Drink Champs got a network now. That's dope. Let me see.
This one is special because I just want to make it be known I'm a fan first of this female. She's a spitter.
See, it's just the short clips right now. It's saying it's upcoming. I'm telling you, I looked high and low for it. It's coming. Let me see some new clips. See, like this one comes up.
This one is special because I just want to make it be known I'm a fan first of this female. She's a spitter. She realer than a lot of you niggas. Straight from the BX. Hold it down. And she's the first female on Rock Solid.
I came up in an era where, like, you really had to be nice. I was selling everything.
Anything.
Like, everything. Weed, e-pills, coke, like.
That's what a lot of people don't know, too, that New York women grind just like the men.
I'm gonna be totally honest. Like, I didn't know how popular and how famous I was until I caught my case. Came home, it was just one. She wasn't fucking with nobody.
Yeah.
If somebody wanted a feature that was a female rapper, it was gonna be her. Even though, I tell them all the time, like, bro, you did 3 months. Shut up. Like, shut
Yo, chill.
Okay, so that's one clip that is there, and this is the other one.
Special because I just want to make it be known I'm a fan first of this female.
All right, so that's the same thing. So they say the interview is the full interview is not out. I don't know. If you guys seen it somewhere, just let me know. Lady Radio host said Crazy C threatened her. Yeah, she threatens everybody because she a punk ass bitch. I wouldn't dare put my sis Lorraine in timeout. She speaks my language. I love Lorraine. Lorraine had me rolling on the live at CC. Yes. The worst thing that Clarissa is doing is paving the way for all of us to watch her downfall. Exactly. I'm a pimper. The Remy and Memphis interview, it's going to be fire. Miss Naughty, I just seen on YouTube channel, Still Talking Mess. I love your channel. Mrs. Skinny, too. I love all of y'all. I appreciate y'all always pulling up and supporting me and dealing with even like the technical difficulties. I know that's a lot. But you know, just today was just one of those days. But I do my best to always show up for y'all, you know? Naughty, I'm going to put Lorraine in time. Ain't she funny? All right, so on top of everything, so remember earlier on the panel, you know, it was brought up about Pompuse and his extracurricular activities with other women. Um, And remember, it was a woman. She attempted to go on Tasha K. The interview got canceled, but still footage leaked. Well, she is speaking out because I told y'all, look, she just said Pap was a possibility. You know, she was, I guess, being a single woman out here and laying with quite a few people, and she needed to know who her child's father was. Well, she has spoken out once again, and I wanted to review that. Ultimately, because I'm not into spreading false information. Ultimately, she got the DNA test, and Pap wasn't the father. But here's the thing: for him to be a possibility, he had to be sticking in raw at that. Okay, so she's speaking out. So let's get into that. And shout out to Shyneka. Happy birthday to her, for real. Like, I hope she could go on and have a great birthday. So here it is. Topanga 1476. Okay, and shout out to Remy Ma group chat for posting this. She spoke out, and here's what she had to say. She said, I want to be clear the air. She said, I want to clear the air because I honestly confused why from over 15 years ago is being recycled. My name is Topanga147, and I have never, not once, said that Papoose was my daughter's father. The narrative is false. I reached out and asked for a DNA test for one reason only, to prove that he was not the father. There is a big difference. Yes, we were involved for over a decade, including during the time Remy Ma was incarcerated. When rumors and questions came up, I expected the man who claimed to care about me to stand up. Sound familiar? Does that sound familiar? Just like Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out is expecting him, and he is failing her. She said, I expected the man who claimed to care about me to stand up, clear the air, and handle it like a man. Instead, he refused to take the test and refused to defend me when my actual child's father confronted the situation. That night escalated into something physical after I had just left the club with him. That was my breaking point. That's when I realized I had been placed in a position where I was left to deal with. I'm not here to argue. I'm here to set the record straight. If my name keeps being brought up, I will continue to respond calmly, clearly, and with facts. At Geisha 305. Wow. I respect you and what you're doing, yet, goddamn it, you about to make me dig up receipts. I'm talking over 12 years. Oh, MB, one team bag. Hold on, let me move all of this stuff. Oh, MB, one team bag. Me not to, or begged, I think she meant to say, not to speak on it or show the receipts so that he won't lose his deal with Remy. LOL. Well, ish now that all that ish out the bag that I let the world know back then, huh? This cheating ish been going on for real. Ain't no black love back then, during, or now. Everything a fake and for social media. Smiling in my head. I'm definitely a fan. Hey, James. Sorry about it. Look, she had Ebonics going on there. She had Ebonics going on there. What? CS is live where? On Facebook? Let me check. Her lives be so choppy sometimes. Let me see. Y'all let me know where she live at. She don't know when to shut up. Y'all let me know where she's live at. Y'all like the video? I'm checking Instagram. I don't see no. She don't know when to shut up. She does. That shows she's desperate. She just one of them people that always gotta have the last word. But no matter what you say, you're not gonna be right. You disrespectful. You ain't had no reason to threaten that woman. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Lorraine, you need that. You locked up for 24 hours. That's because she insecure. That's why everything bothers her. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. Oh, you was just kidding. Lorraine, I was about to say. I don't see that she's live on Facebook, and I don't see that she's live on Instagram. That person is tweaking. So that's the look. I never thought. I just think they had a situationship. They were smashing on other people. That's why he was a possibility. But Pap Ben ain't shit. But that clears up the rumors that Remy cheated first. That's the main reason why I brought it up. I'm tired of people driving that false narrative. At the end of the day, it was Pap and Remy responsibility to protect the covenant of the marriage, right? Pap is the one that brought the infidelity into the marriage. Right. Ben ain't ish. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Remy in the easy block situation, she was trying to get away from Pap. She had been telling him she didn't want to be with him. It was over. She wanted to move on. He was not accepting it. He was trying to force his will onto her to try to continue to control her. Now, I showed y'all videos and timelines with the Love and Hip Hop days, how I felt like I automatically thought he was controlling. Like the girl just got out of prison. You already trying to pick her friends and this and that, trying to pick and choose what she should do. Then you try to compare her doing time in the actual penitentiary saying that you was doing time with her. Nigga, you wasn't doing no time with her. You was out, you was able to go home and lay peen with all these other 304s out here. Like, get the fuck out of here. Oh, child. You know, if Pap have a baby with her, that's just to line her up, just like he was trying to line Remy up. If y'all don't recognize it, he's running the same exact plays he was running on Remy with Rest of Coleslaw Crash Out, and she's so digmatized. Like she on windmill for that man until he start playing in her face. He absolutely do have a gambling problem, Gigi. His wife confirmed it. I think it's more than a gambling problem. Oh, I always said they both went and got knockoff versions of each other. Like it's crazy. And at the end of the day, nobody really knows how in debt her and Easy the Block situation is. You know what I'm saying? Like, Easy even said out his mouth he never slept with her. And I think that's a lot of the false narratives that's out here that was driven by Pompuse. Because remember, he was trying to ruin her reputation. He was trying to make it seem like she was a bad mom. She was on DRUGS's. And now that we look, hindsight 2020, he's the deadbeat dad. He's the one without a job. He's the one with the gambling addiction that she confirmed, which I believe in my heart of hearts, in my opinion, something else is going on there. Even with Ressa, too. I think something else is going on there. I mean, she tested positive for the Mary Jane or whatever. I was watching Boxing Ego video one morning when they first came back from Aruba, and she was coming out the gym. And I know it right along with Boxing Ego. I noticed some white stuff substance on her nose, and I noticed it was a lot of sniffling action. And this is what I know, especially growing up and being around a lot of Spanish people. See, a lot of people in the Spanish community yo. Number one, they like the white girl because it doesn't stay in your system long, right? I think it's like a 3 day turnaround time. Number two is an appetite suppressant. And look at how much she had to wait. We all seen her eating habits before this fight even came about. That girl was eating straight soul food. Yeah, and that's what he think he don't want to work. Neither nobody wants to really work from that camp. It's on the one only Money channel, Naughty. What's on the money one and only channel? Let me go over the one and only Money. All right, I'm gonna check her channel. I love her content too. My internet is so slow. I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know which video y'all referring to, cause the ones that she has up, I seen them already. The wife said so many times she wasn't the only woman. But yeah, he's a cheater. That's it. But you know, some men they chauvinistic when I say they love to drag the women down. I see God working on both sides. Remy Cups running over Carissa and Pat playing with God, Covenant and Bully. I don't even think he really want to be with her. He just was forced over there. Carissa looks like Annabelle doll. She do. She looked like a broke down Chucky doll. Pat, you know, Pat just need to sign them damn papers and release Remy. Like, he basically tried to create another prison for her. And see, Remy's a Gemini like me. And we got big hearts, you know what I'm saying? But when we have enough, it's enough. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here because I got to get up earlier than normal because I got to go into the office. Oh, I do not want to deal with this morning traffic, but I got to do what I got to do until they could get my internet situated. So, like I said earlier, I'm going to do my best to go live, like a direct live on YouTube. I won't be able to stream on Instagram or whatever that way because I'm gonna be driving or whatever to go and we could talk about the trending topics and things like that. But if I don't make the lives in the morning, just know we will be live in the evening between 7 and 8 o'clock. Okay. I just gotta switch my time temporarily until they can get all my stuff situated at work. It's just so annoying, Naughty Crew. It's so annoying. I do not want to go in the office, and it's complicated for me because I have to make arrangements for my mom, for someone to be here with her, and stuff like that. It's annoying. It's annoying. It's annoying. But I appreciate every last one of you joining me. I hope I helped y'all walk away with some sort of insight. Shout out to Shyneka with her grit drag. Girls raised in the South, you know. Bless your heart. They know how to diss people and still be polite. Like, you wouldn't even know they dissed you by the time they done. You know what I'm saying? Yes, if y'all have not, Lorraine, I appreciate you and your sense of humor, okay? Please hit the like button. Shout out to the replay gang. Yes, it's absolutely been real. God's anointed. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Thank you so much to Tremaine for the jewels. Appreciate you, love. Thank you so much. Hold on, let me get my glasses on, child. I can't see. Thank you so much, Latan Jalong, excuse me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Thank you so much for the jewels. And thank you so much for becoming a member of the Naughty Love movement. I appreciate you, y'all. It's time for me to take it down. Y'all hear my voice, right? Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed evening. Until next time, I'm out. One.